What up, everybody? This is the Presidential Terrace, back with another review video here at, well, more like a walkthrough. But I'm at the Art of Animation Resort here at Walt Disney World. Thought I'd do a little walkthrough of this place. Was visiting some friends. Thought, you know what, as long as I'm here, why not walk around and show you what it looks like. And I walked a bit around already before I started filming, and this place is awesome. So, let's get to it. A lot of cool stuff to see. Alright, let's get going. Of course, there's the main sign. I wish I had filmed driving in here. They had a cool sign for the Art of Animation next to the road, but it looked a lot basically like that. Here's the outside. This is like the main lobby area, and it is very, very windy today. But I'll take you around to the main lobby. I'll show you all over. The only thing I won't be able to do is like a room tour. Not today, but I thought about staying here one time, so if I do, definitely film and show it. But like I said, this is the main lobby first. A couple of entrance and exits. Okay, let's head inside. It's called Animation Hall, right there. That's where we're headed. Oh, one thing important to tell you. Now, this resort is broken up into 4 areas. Cars, Little Mermaid, Lion King, and Finding Nemo. So each section is going to be decorated, cooling the rooms to the particular area. And so if you're in Cars, it'll be decorated according to the movie. So I think it's really cool. Interestingly, this was supposed to be part of Pop Century at one time. It was going to be connected to the rest of Pop Century with a bridge, and the bridge doesn't have a name now, from what I understand. It used to be called something, which I have to look it up again. But because of 9/11, construction kind of stalled. This was like basically abandoned, from what I understood, for the longest time. So they ended up turning into its own resort, Art of Animation. Okay, let's head into Animation Hall. Show you the main lobby where the main checkout is. So they have a restaurant in there and some stores and stuff too. Pretty cool. You know, they must spray something in here, because when you walk in, you smell something. It smells really nice. Those little hidden details. Look at that. Look at that wall. Isn't that awesome? That is cool. All themed sections for the different sections of the resort. Now this is neat. So those are basically drawings they have up there. Yeah, this looks really pretty at night in here. So this is the main lobby, the main lobby. Have a little business center, little kiosk for vacation club. So the main check-in is. Of course, here's a store, ink and paint shop, and then there's the restaurants, mainly like cafeteria style, landscape of flavors. I'll go in there in a minute. Right there is like an arcade, which I also will show. I think it's really cool in this section. They have like copies of like artwork for the different movies. That is cool. But not actual real artwork. Well, it is, but it's basically a copy of actual artwork, if you know what I mean. Some of these would look awesome at home. I always like that guy right there. Shoot, his name escapes me right at the moment. Anyway, I just want to show you a close-up of a few of these. But this is the main check-in area. Over here, they're not having now, but when I arrived, they had like an artist there, which he was drawing something, and they had like kids following along. They were showing how to make artwork over there. Now they just have cartoons playing if you want to. So they have some water in the lobby for you. But I think this basically gives you a good overview of the lobby. Gives you a good overview of the lobby and everything, so you know what it looks like. Let's take a quick look at the arcades. Pixel Play Arcade. Let's see what this looks like. Pretty awesome. a good selection of arcade games for kids to play, or the adults like me. Look at that one. That is cool. The attraction we used to have at Disney Springs Disney Quest had a lot of arcade games like this. Oh yeah, you're not really an arcade unless you have the basketball ones. Oh here, this is my speed. Baseball. Old school kind. That is pretty cool. Okay. Oh, another baseball one.
3 base hit.
Awesome.
Home run.
Pretty cool. I always like these sit-in ones better. It's like a little movie theater. Of course, you got a photo booth. How you get inside? Oh, here it is. That is cool. Pretty awesome. Look how big that one is. This is Space Invaders. Oh, nice ones. Okay. That's a little tour of the arcade. Okay, let's check the ink and paint shop. And it'll have the typical Disney merchandise, so I'm not going to go into it too much. Basically, I just want to show you what this place looks like. They had an artist here earlier, but he's not here at the moment. Just Disney candy and stuff like that. Oh, look, Disney Monopoly. That's $50, by the way, and they have Candyland, which is $20. Of course. They have some RF animation themed merchandise for the resort. That's $27.99. Not a bad looking hat. And a sweatshirt, which I'm assuming is probably going to be expensive. This is just a quick look at the one store. I'm assuming they have more than one store than this, which usually the resorts do. It's landscape of flavors. It's basically like a cafeteria type restaurant. They have lots of seating. Looks like the different sections are themed to the different the 4 movies. Look at that. That looks actually pretty, don't it? They're relaxing colors. I'll show you a little bit what they have. It's been forever since I stayed at a resort. One change I know they made. You just can't just walk up and get the drinks anymore. The cup you buy has the little computer chip on the bottom. You get to activate it. That's the only way you can use this. Oh. You know what? I just been proved wrong. Because I actually tried that earlier, see, because I thought I read a sign saying you have to activate it. I pressed them, none of them worked. I press it with U, and pop comes out. I don't understand. But I think it really is not supposed to. And I'll show you that in a minute. Some different penny machines. Here's some of the stuff. That hamburger, I seen someone get a hamburger here. Actually, it didn't look too bad. Of course, you can get all these like prices and everything on the Disney app if you really want to know. This is cups I was telling you about, see? Please see cashier to activate. So I bet you there's like a little microchip here in the bottom. More and more places is doing that. Like Legoland is. It's $19.99 for one of these cups. And I actually did think about buying one. I might wait though till I eventually stay here, I hope. I might get one. It's not really worth it because I'm only going to be able to probably refill it for the day. I'm going to be paying $20 for that. I'm going to want to refill it a lot more than that. Here's some of the different stuff. Cold stuff, and then of course they have the hot stuff like I showed. Some different pastries and everything, and bagels and cookies and things like that. Pastries and desserts. Has some gelato stuff, that Italian ice cream, just like a cafeteria style. And the sandwiches over there do look good, I know that. But okay, I don't want to get too much into the weeds with all this. Take a little walkthrough. Oh, look at this Skyliner cookie. $5. Woo. But that gives you kind of an idea what this one restaurant looks like. Don't know they have more than one here. They might. I know I like the Grand Floridian, they had several. But this is considered a value resort, so I'm not really too sure. When I last stayed at a value resort, which was years ago, I think they only had like one main restaurant here, which would be this. So I'm not sure they still like that or not. But okay, this is just a quick walkthrough of the one main restaurant here. And now let's get on and check the outside. Before I leave here, here's the hours. Ah, this is cool. This is like the main pool. The Big Blue Pool is called, and I think they have a total of 3 pools. To help show you, let me show you a map, a nice directory. Which that's where we are right now. Looks like the other pool's there, and then over there. And of course, you can catch a Skyliner here, which they've cut down on the buses coming here because of Skyliners. I really want to encourage you to go there. When I came out here earlier, there was a guy touching up the paint in this door. Take a closer look at the pool and show it to you. They have like a little bar area here where you get some snacks, I think, too, called the drop-off. Plus a little seating area. Nice, beautiful day. Really windy, though. I gotta say, this place is colorful. This is definitely themed to Finding Nemo, this section, I know that. But you'll see a little bit closer when I go over there. There's the birds up there. Look at this place. This is... wow. I just love all the colors. See those big fake jellyfish? They have water pouring out of them for the kids. That is awesome. Well, what's even more cooler, look at this thing right there. Look at that. That thing is huge too. Huge. And they have like seahorse and some of the different characters. Of course, there's the big turtle, Crush. Of course, I'll go close to that thing a little later. But that thing is massive. Then over here, look at that. I forget the professor, teacher, Manta Ray, whatever his name was. That thing is also huge. Because there's Bruce the Shark painted on the side of the building. That thing is awesome. I might get a selfie in front of that thing before I go if I have time. So this is the main pool area. Oh, looks like over there they have a laundry thing too, right there. Here's a close-up of that turtle I was telling you about, Crush. And this is how big this thing is. This thing is huge. Look at that. Wow. So cool. This is neat. It's like a little playground part for the kids to climb on. Especially like you're in the Great Barrier Reef. Oh, looks like there's a slide and everything for the kids to come down. That's pretty cool. Looks like this is called Righteous Reef Playground, and it's for children age 5 to 12. That's pretty awesome. It's right next to the big blue pool. Alright, here's another directory. Now when I first showed you the first directory, it was like right here. We are right there right now. There's the Skyliner station. That's another resort over there. That might be Pop Century, I'm not sure. Only gonna do Art of Animation today. This gives you an idea of what's here. I am still in the this section is basically the Finding Nemo section. Start heading over to the other section, show you some of the decorations. I might head into some of the buildings, show you the hallways and what it looks like. Okay, let's get to it. Before I go, I thought I'd show you the Skyliner station that's right behind Art of Animation. Doesn't seem to be that busy. Show it to you quickly. I wrote that is cool, but kind of scary a little bit. This goes pretty fast, and some of it actually gets pretty high. Yeah, let me show you the station. Yeah, not very much of a line at all. That's good. I rode it opening day, so the line was huge. But it's a pretty small station. This is what it looks like. Here's where we enter. Now it is 2 in the afternoon.
And refrain from smoking in the cabins. Thank you.
So there's the line, which basically nothing. And over there's another resort. Yeah, and I was correct. That is Pop Century over there. And like I said, this must be the bridge I read about. I guess it doesn't have a name now, but it used to have a name before. And you can find it on Wikipedia. And if I remember it, or if I find it again, I'll put it below. So, just in case you're interested in that little fact. But originally, this Art of Animation was supposed to be part of Pop Century. But from what I understand, because after 9/11, there was a tourism slump. This was like left partly built, like abandoned for the longest time until they finally put it into its own resort. But it was supposed to be part of Pop Century, which is behind me. Let's see, looks like the car section's left, so we'll go that way first. Oh look, they have a running trail if you want to go jogging in the morning. Okay, let's go check out cars. Point out, you always got to be careful when you're staying in Florida. Some other southern states as well. That sign's warning you of alligators. So there could be some around, you never know. Just thought I'd point that out. Look at this, I think this is cool. Still technically in the Find Nemo section. We're going to cars like right there. There's like information sign for the movie. That is cool. See, there's a different one over here. Yeah. That is awesome. Yeah, definitely gotta stay here one time. I like it. Well, I think you know where we arrived, the car section. Looking pretty cool. I like the artwork. And it is a beautiful day. Nice and breezy. Here's another one of those information signs, but this time it's about the cars. I think it's quite cool. I think that's a nice touch. Awesome. This is probably considered more the back of the building. And I do have some designated smoking areas, just to let you know. I'd point that out. That's what that little sign says. Before we go over there and check out the Cozy Cone Pool, which is over there, and that absolutely looks amazing. I may try to walk beside it. There's an entrance there. Let's see if we can. It's really super windy. Look at this. Radiator Springs on US 66, Piston Peak. That is cool. Let's see if we can get in through here. Can't guarantee it. Sometimes they have where you have to actually be a guest. I'm having a feeling. Okay, can't get in through there. Gives you an idea. Let's see if I can get in another area. Show you. So there's stairs going to the floors. Alright, now let's get over to the pool area. That's where it's going to look really cool. Now here, there's the name for the bridge. Now, from what I understand, my research is they no longer had a name, but maybe this is just an old sign they never updated, but it's called Generation Gap Bridge. That's the bridge we were on by the Skyliner station. Just in case you're interested, that lake is called Hourglass Lake. Wow, look at this. This is so cool. If I get over to the pool, I want to show you this. Look at this. Wow. You know I got to get a selfie with these before I go. This is awesome. There's a couple more over here. And look at that entranceway. I hope the sun's not too bright. But look at that. This is amazing. I gotta say. Look how cool. Look at the old-timey gas pumps. I wonder if these were ever original. They just refurbished them, or are these just total fake ones? Look at that. Sarge's surplus hut. I wonder if this is decoration. There's actually something in there you can go in. I don't know. Let's check out the pool first. Lift knob and pool. Check this out first, huh? Yeah, my friend told me about these cabanas here. Yeah, from the map it did look like it was kind of like half circle shaped. And it's called Cozy Cone Pool. pretty cool. I almost missed this guy. Look how cool he looks. Very serious. Awesome. I don't see what's going on with this building. I wonder if they just if it's basically stored for like groundskeeping stuff. But that's where he is. I'm gonna try to head inside. Show you what the typical place looks like in there. There's more cars around here, and I'll show them to you. Okay, I'm in one of the cars buildings, and I just wanted to show you what the typical hallway looks like for one. I won't go in too many of these. This is probably the only one I'll actually show you. Actually, it's not very exciting. This looks like a typical hotel hallway. So, it's just to give you an idea. But I heard the individual rooms inside are really decorated and everything, really cool. That's what I've been told. But okay. Yeah, I'm surprised, other than this picture, it's really not decorated too much in here for cars. I'm assuming they're all going to be like this. They probably put more time into the decorations in the actual rooms. Well, okay. That was a little boring. But this gives you an idea what it'll look like. Now, I'm not going to show you like every inch and everything of this resort. The purpose of the video is just basically give you a general walkthrough, what it looks like. And so far, I think it's pretty cool. You might want to stay here. Look at this. This is cool. Got his big old buck teeth. That is awesome. Pretty cool. Still here by the pool. Haven't left yet. And the next section in a minute, but I just wanted to show you more here. Because they have more car, I guess you could say, statues. It's basically one of the entrances to the pool right there. 100% refrigerated air. In here, show you guys. Oh, look at this. Some postcards for that. Of course, they're all fake and everything. I wonder if they actually sell those. I wish they probably don't, but I wish they would. That would be cool. Welcome. There's probably bathrooms and places to change and stuff like that. Some vending machines. And that wind is probably being very loud to you guys. What are these Friday? Yep, this is laundromat. There you go, here's the rules for the pool. It's basically the same for every pool. But I wanted to show because this is a cool looking sign. Well, before I leave this section, it looks like they're doing some construction. I may have mentioned it already, but just in case if I didn't, it looks like that section's closed. Oh, helicopter alert. I like how each, I'm assuming this is considered like the main doorway for this particular building. How they have different themed with different cars. Look at these two guys. They look pretty happy, pretty chipper. How's it going? Yeah, you look pretty happy. Look at that big old eyeball of yours. Pretty cool. Picking up some tires, huh? Pretty awesome. Some more awesome car statues to look at. Let's make it look like it's a road. Think sheriff slow. You won't get busted. Think again, because he's not rusted. Clever. Looks like there's a few more down here we have to check out. That's a good representation of the car section. Then here's the last one, or at least that I see. Classic old car. Say it looks like to be around, what, the 40s? Possibly 30s. But that is awesome. Of course, you hear those guys going off. That's the Finding Nemo section. Just want to show up close to the Finding Nemo section before I go on to the next one. And from time to time, they go off in it. Hear what you hear in the Finding Nemo movie with them. Which I'd find that to get pretty annoying after. I know that. Alright, let's get going. Here's another one of those directories. Now, when we first started out, we were here. And then the next one was here. Now, that's where we are. So, this is the car section, which I showed. Find Nemo, which I showed. Now I just gotta go over here to it's like Lion King, and then Little Mermaid. So on to the Lion King section. I headed over to the Lion King section. So far, I'm gonna have to say I think Finding Nemo is almost more cooler than what I've seen so far, but. Haven't seen the whole thing yet. There's another one of those directories. Okay. Like I said, originally we started here, there, we were there, and now we're here. So this is the Lion King, and that's Little Mermaid. Interesting, I think though, Lion King's almost the smallest section. I don't know, that's about, that might be the same. But the cars in Little Mermaid's bigger, they have an extra building. I wonder if this came out that way or they thought maybe those two would be more popular, I don't know. I like the more earthy tones. Look at this guy. I forget his name, I haven't seen Lion King forever. That is cool. Definitely gonna have to get a selfie with him. Yeah, I like the colors and everything. That's nice. Just to let you know, his butt is blue. Of course, you know they had to have this scene. I don't know. You know what? I like the colors here better. Yeah, they give this a more natural setting, which I like. Look how cool this is. That's a famous scene from the movie. You know, it's been forever since I've seen it. I definitely remember that. I keep hearing that noise. I'm not sure. Oh, never mind. I was going to say, maybe it's supposed to be like an animal noise, but there's a guy up there doing stuff. They're just doing some construction and modeling here. Doesn't mean too bad. Oh, you know they couldn't have a Lion King section without that guy there and his pals. Scar was his name, I think. This is definitely cool. Probably a little thing for the kids to play around in. Boy, look at that. This thing's massive. I don't know, they look pretty scary. We should back up really slow. Alright, peace guys. Happy trails, you'll be fine. Yeah, let's walk away fast. Well, that's generally the Lion King section, or at least the main section where you walk through. Now finally on to the Little Mermaid. Alright, looks like the last main figure here, the main section. I want to show them before I head over to the Little Mermaid. What's just over there? Here's another one of those directories. Gives you an idea. Okay. So basically like before, start out there, then there, then there, then there. Now we're right here. The Little Mermaid's 3 buildings, like the Cars was 3, Finding Nemo was 2, and Lion King was 2. How they came to like that, I'm not sure. But it is pretty similar, color-wise, I think, to Finding Nemo. Except Nemo was more darker blues. This looks like it's lighter blues. Oh, look, you see Triton right there. Awesome. Of course, the famous fork. The pipe. Of course, can't have this section without having a treasure chest. Some good big gold doubloons. And that's what they're called, gold doubloons. At least that's what they always call them in like pirate movies. And jewels and stuff. Oh, look at that Ursula statue. Take a look at that. And of course they had the Prince statue that Triton ended up blowing up later. That is cool. Let's check out Triton first. There, standing. I think isn't that King Triton? Is that what his name was? And he's holding his trident, I think it's called. This is another movie I haven't seen forever. Of course, they also have their own pool over here. Change my memory card soon. Luckily, I brought a spare one. Let's walk around the outside of the pool first, and then we'll head in and check it out. Geez, big deal. She was voiced by Pat Carroll, I think. too loud for you guys. Hope I'm not doing too much walking around, but kind of, I think it kind of shows you a lot. Gives you an idea. This resort isn't too huge, so I know I've done a lot less walking than when I was at the Grand Floridian. Look at Ariel. That is awesome. I'll be taking pictures of all these and putting them at the end, of course. There's the pool over to the right of me, which I'll check out in a bit. Let's have a look at Ariel and her friend, whose name also escapes me at the moment. I know, I'm horrible. I should be knowing this. Yeah, awesome. See the Skyliners going by. Yeah, I have a couple minutes left of this memory card, so I'll use it just walking around. I think hopefully make it over to Ursula, I think what his name of the character was. I gotta switch it, luckily I brought my spare. Guess I'll go in there and I'll show you the pool a little bit better. It's pretty awesome. I like it. I don't know, all the sections are really nice. I thought I liked Finding Nemo the best, but kind of really liked Lion King, but then coming here to Little Mermaid with these gigantic statues, and look, there's the one shell, which I gotta go over there and take a closer look at. I don't know, they're all nice. It's all nice. I like the theme, and it's all pretty cool. Alright. Look at that. That thing is huge. Okay, I'm going to switch my memory card and then I'll be back showing you more in a second. For you it'll be a second, for me it'll be a few minutes. Okay, I'm back, which is 1 second view, but several pain in the butt moments for me changing that. Had to stay in a very uncomfortable spot right there. Show you this. Look how cool this looks. I know I say cool and awesome a lot, but how else can I describe it? I tell you, visiting the resorts is basically, it's worth it on its own just to see these. Just as interesting as the parks I think. There's so much cool stuff to look at. Kind of eerie. It's almost like she's looking right at you. Let's check out the pool quickly. And I don't remember what this pool. Oh, yeah, it's called Flippin' Fins Pool. So they all have names. Of course, they have a little room there, probably with bathrooms and changing it, but that's where the laundromat is. There's a Little Mermaid theme. Circle. I like that the pool rule signs they have here are all themed towards the sections. That makes them cool looking. I like that. And it goes with the theming here. Well, I'm behind the one farthest Little Mermaid building. You can get a view of the Skyliner going by. I guess because the Skyliner comes here, that they actually cut down on buses going from here to the parks. I thought I read it's like a bus an hour or something like that. They're kind of really encouraging you to take the Skyliner instead of the bus. Okay, I think I'm done doing a walkthrough here at the Art of Animation Resort. If I see anything else I think I want to show, this tack on before this part. But I'm still at the Little Mermaid section, as you can see, Ariel right behind me. Looking very mermaidy and beautiful. And of course, that's, if I remember correctly, Flounder. I remember the name finally. And that thing there behind me, that is a huge statue. It looks small, but it's not. Let me get up right next to it, and I'll show you. I would be wearing my hat like I usually do, but for all this wind, I was afraid it was going to blow off. See how big that thing is? Kind of a little eerie, like she's looking down at us. Anyways, this is a quick walkthrough of the place. I didn't show every square inch, but I think I showed you a lot. The different sections, the amenities, the pool area, the street pools, where some of the laundromats was, the one store, the main restaurant, the arcade, the front where you check in and all that stuff. So I think I showed you a good amount of the place. Like I said, if I notice anything else, I'll tack on before this section. And of course, any comments or questions, please let me know. Alright, thank you everyone watching. Hope everyone has a nice day. See you again soon, YouTube. Alright, bye. One thing I want to mention about this is where it's pet friendly, so you can bring your dogs and I guess keep them in the room if you're not here. They have separate areas where you can take and go potty, and then they give you doggy bags and stuff. Not just dogs, but pets. So I'm assuming you could probably bring birds and reptiles and stuff. If I'm on vacation, I wouldn't be probably bringing my dogs, even though they're like family, but sometimes you need a break. I thought I'd mention that. At one time, there used to be hardly no place, none of the places was pet friendly. I'm not talking about service animals too, but non-service animals. So you can bring your dogs and cats. But at one time, none of them was like that. I remember contacting some, not that many years ago, I thought about bringing my one dog because he had health issues and didn't want to leave him home. Now, so there's really no place you could have him. Even in the cabins at, was it Fort Wilderness, I think? You could have like an RV park there and have him in the RV, but you couldn't have him in the actual cabin. So it's good that they're starting to change that, because a lot of people consider them like family and want to bring them along, which I think is a good perk, good option with staying here. Thought I'd mention that. I'm sure some of the other hotels are like that. I'm not sure which ones. I never looked extensively in it. Eventually I'll do a walkthrough of all of them. But it's going to take some time before I get to all these, so I'm happy I got to this one today. Don't know if you're going to quite see. They have like sparkly like little rocks in them. Concrete. Kind of make I'm assuming they're making it to kind of like stimulate like the ocean floor. So anyway you look, they sparkle. I think it's pretty cool. Those little things, those little details that Disney does, you might not notice right away, but it really adds to it. Oh, I wanted to add one more thing to my final part. Which section is my favorite? Be honest, that's hard. I thought it was Finding Nemo, but after going through Cars and Lion King, now this, ooh, it's kind of hard. I kind of like the Lion King's more earthy tones, the colors. But this is really cool. This section too. I don't know, it's tough. I like them all. They're really, really interesting. This is a fantastic resort. The decorations, I think Disney did really well at this. So for me to pick a favorite section of all these four, I don't think I could do it. Just they're all so nice looking, and they're so interesting, and there's so much to look at. That's what I enjoy about checking out these resorts. I could spend a day going around different resorts just checking them out. There's just so much here. I wanted to point it out. Okay.